Why did Joshua once refuse to attend the funeral of Senior and Latisse? Even when he later appeared, he did not shed a single tear. Few people realized that there were 3 heartbreaking reasons behind this. Recently, after the bodies of Senior and Latisse were returned to the UK, the funeral was held almost immediately. Joshua was their close friend. Although he appeared at the service, he did not cry at all. He was even seen talking to others. This made many people believe that he was cold and heartless. In fact, there were 3 painful reasons behind his behavior. First, Joshua could not forgive himself. In his mind, this tragedy was not an accident. If he had not suggested the trip to Nigeria, if he had driven himself instead of hiring a speeding driver, if he had not switched to the back seat, maybe none of this would have happened. He did not have the courage to face the families. He handled the arrangements, brought the bodies back to the UK, and made sure the burial on January 4th was as dignified as possible. But he chose to stand at a distance, pray silently, and treat this as a punishment for himself. Second, as a public figure, he knew that every action would be examined. If he lost control emotionally, the attention would shift from the deceased to him. He held back his tears and left the mourning to the families. At the same time, he had to comfort relatives, manage the aftermath, and face his boxing career and public expectations. He did not allow himself to break down. Finally, there was deep guilt in his heart. At the funeral, he dressed simply and blended into the crowd. This was not detachment, it was self-blame. He felt that he failed to protect his brothers and did not deserve to stand close to them. As a boxer, he was taught from a young age not to cry easily. He kept his memories with Sina and Lats quietly to himself. Some goodbyes could only be completed in silence.